if they don't know the Wendy Williams show, everybody instantly falls in love.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of What the F with Sunny LaRue, me, also known as the professional martini drinking blogger. Back again with another episode, and today we're going to talk about one of our favorite daytime TV hosts, that is, who is facing big tax problems. But before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss out on breaking news, updates, recaps, and more. It is the freest and easiest way to support the channel. And if you like to follow me on social media, I'm on all platforms. My handle's at SunnyLaRue17 or Google Sunny LaRue17, and all of my links will populate, and you can follow me through those means. Now, let's get into this because this is a lot to unpack. Well, now, y'all, we are back to talk about our fallen queen of daytime, Wendy Williams. And as you know, Wendy Williams is under a conservatorship. She recently put out a documentary, Where is Wendy Williams? And in that documentary, we see a lot of disturbing behavior, not on the part of Wendy Williams, but on the part of the people who is surrounded by her, like her Will, the jeweler / manager, her publicist, and namely Sabrina, the guardianship proprietor, or whatever you want to call it. Okay? And now we're back to talk about said guardianship because it is reported in Page 6 and TMZ and pop culture entertainment news that Wendy Williams is facing a federal tax lien of over $500,000 in unpaid taxes. Okay? So according to Page 6, Wendy Williams was reportedly facing a federal tax lien over more than $500,000 in unpaid taxes, according to TMZ. The longtime talk show host New York City condo, which she bought for $4.5 million in 2021, is now under lien, per legal documents obtained by the outlet. The government generated the lien in January and is recorded with the New York City Department of Finance in early February. Williams reportedly failed to pay her federal taxes, amounting in $568,451.57 for 2019 and 2020. Page 6 exclusively reported in March 2023 that Williams was selling off some of her pricey belongings inside the New York City dwelling. Okay, reps for the comedian? Really? Comedian? Page 6? She's no comedian. Ain't nothing funny about this. Anyway, did not immediately report to Page 6 request for comment. The shock jock, okay, yeah, now we're talking, was notably given a new financial guardianship in February of 2022. The decision came after Wells Fargo, good old Wells Fargo, deemed Wendy Williams as incapacitated person and in need of a guardian after her attorney Celeste N. McCraw filed an emergency petition claiming the bank had denied the TV host access to her accounts, assets, and statements. Okay. At the time, Williams' former financial advisor Lori Schuler also alleged that the comedian, again with the comedian, was of unsound mind. However, the mother of one made it clear that she did not want to be placed under a guardianship or think that she needed it. Quote, Miss Wendy Williams, not comedian, shock jock, yes. TV host, diva, fanista, of course. Queen of daytime talk, yes. Quote, they said I needed someone to handle my accounts, and I don't want that. I want all my money because, hey, you know what? She earned it. All right? I want to see all my money that I worked hard for my entire life. My entire life. Okay? I don't lie, I don't cheat, and I don't steal. I am an honest, hardworking woman. No, she don't lie, she don't cheat, and she don't steal. I don't know about the Lien part, Wendy, because you kind of, well, I don't know. Maybe in the old days. But she right. She right, though. She right. Williams' financial woes were also exploited in her controversy Lifetime document, Where is Wendy Williams? Now, I want to point out the producers of that documentary said had they known her condition, if they knew that she was suffering from this form of dementia, that they would have never picked up the cameras and shot. But thank God they did, because not only they putting Wendy Williams' guardianship or conservatorship, wherever part of the country you in, same thing, on display. Okay? And thank God. I have no money, she declares in the footage, which was later deleted from the trailer. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you. In the series, her son Kevin Jr. also claimed that Williams' court-appointed guardian haven't done a good job of protecting his mother. Obviously, because first of all, Sabrina, her company is being sued in another case where they took over this guardianship, and this man didn't even need the guardianship and bleed that fund all the way from $5 million down to $1.5 million some change. Really? Sabrina. And the judges, come on. Sabrina, what are you doing, girl? Where's the money? Like in Jerry Maguire, show me the money. Y'all better get y'all assets in order, every one of you. Doesn't matter if you're Wendy Williams, Britney Spears, it can happen to you, it can happen to me. Everybody need to get their ducks in a row, because we don't want Sabrina running our shit eyes. Caught myself that time, y'all. We don't want her trying to snag our ducats. Girl, like if y'all win the lottery out there, I won the lottery, and something, God forbid, happens to me, Sabrina, you ain't gonna be maneuvering in my millions. Well, first of all, I'm not banking with Wells Fargo. That's for one thing. Sorry, Wells Fargo, but y'all shady too. Anyway, Williams' team announced that she has a team that she's paying for, that she probably don't even know exists. Williams' team announced that she has been given a diagnosis of frontal temporal dementia as well as aphasia just days before the show aired, which one of the reasons why shady Sabrina was trying to stop the filming of that, because all this stuff is coming out, which is good. And she also shared the same dementia that put Bruce Willis on a permanent pause. Okay. Kevin Jr. later revealed that the comedian, child, page 6, stop. She's not a comedian. She's a daytime talk show host diva. Illness was alcohol induced. Yeah. So it's like, where's the money, Sabrina? Why don't the judge now, Wells Fargo? Hold on, let me get my stance, because we finna gossip. Wells Fargo, come here. Come close. Where's the money? Where is the money? Why are y'all giving Sabrina the reins to run the show? Obviously, this woman can't do her job. She's being sued. No one knows where the money is. She's doing everything to try to stop all this stuff from happening. And yet we still don't know where the money is. Wells Fargo's too busy trying to take away from the family that they put it in the hands of another, my words, criminal. And shame on the courts. You see all this. The conservatorship or guardianship is coming up for review. I hope the judge is sitting there and be like, she got a tax debt, Sabrina. Why do she have a tax debt? And Sabrina come up with a cocky ass, lame ass excuse. And I hope the judge tell her, no, you a conservatorship. She should not have no tax debt. And what is she doing buying a $4.5 million apartment in New York in 2021? First of all, we were in the middle of a pandemic. Second of all, she haven't been on air in a minute. Why is she going, I mean, and then at the end of the docu-series where is Wendy Williams, you see that the apartment is empty. Where does she move to? Where does she go? And that apartment is not going to be sold if the feds put a lien on it. Because whatever money that apartment's going to make, the feds are going to get theirs. And the state, if the state's suing. I here in California, I'd rather owe the feds than the state, because the state will take your firstborn, your lastborn, your unborn kid. They'll take your car, your house, your job, your everything. They're supposed to leave you with necessary living expenses. The state of California don't give a rat's ass about you. They just want their money. Even if you made payment arrangements, that's not fast enough. Sabrina, you have a lot to answer for. We want answers, girl. We want to answer. And Judge, I know y'all out there listening. Y'all better get it together and find out what this woman is doing. And stop turning this over to people who are incompetent. You took it out of her family, who was willing to, Wanda, her older sister, sitting there. Yeah, I'll do a guardianship. What do I need to do? Well, you got to go to classes. You got to do this. Okay, well, sign me up. And you ghost her and put it in the hands of this woman who's allegedly taking money from people who've been struggling. I honestly don't know who's worse, Sabrina or Tom Girardi over here in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I said it. This is the queen of talk, daytime talk. She put hot topics on the map. She made The View interesting. Hell, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have that god-awful show with Sherry Shepherd. I'm sorry, Sherry, but your show was terrible. It's awful. It's a hard watch. I don't know how anybody could sit there and watch that schnazzle. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm just calling a spade's a spade. Sherry, now that's the comedian, page 6. That's who you should reference as a comedian. Because her daytime talk, I don't know. Me no know. But I know one thing, Sabrina, fingers crossed, your days is numbered. And I hope that WandaVision over there in that camp of Wendy Williams. Yeah, I said WandaVision because if you ever seen that on Disney, you see the power of the Phoenix. You see the power of Wanda. And Miss WandaVision, Wendy's older sister, she got power. She is not a dummy. She's an attorney herself, and she knows how to educate herself and get Shenanza done. And WandaVision is coming for you, Sabrina. Show us the money, girl. Give us the receipts, girl. And Will, and that publicist, good riddance. Taking advantage. All these attorneys and all these, and then Wells Fargo too. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. I would not bank with Wells Fargo. Especially when I win the lottery, and I'm going to win it. I ain't going to put my money in Wells Fargo. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Walmart. Don't y'all know? I'm going to Walmart and I'm going to get me a money card. 2 money cards, right? And I'm going to put half of my millions on one and the other half on the other. And let a bitch try to take my money. let try to take my money. Oh, no. You should, Wendy, you should have got you a Walmart money card. You would have been better off. But what do you guys think of this story? Let's continue this conversation down in the conversation box down below. Y'all know it's right. You know how we are. We are street people here on this channel. We're street smart. We're book smart, yes, but we're street smart. We know how to handle this. Y'all, you don't want the bank involved, infringing on your life and stuff and putting you on pause. Then go get you a Walmart money card. Go get you a port card from one of them check cashing places. Lord, no, not the check cashing place. Wells Fargo ain't getting my money. That's for sure. Neither is Bank of America, U.S. Bank, Bank of the Rest, Bank of the Night, Bank of the Day. Ain't no bank gonna be sucking up my money. Like, I will take my lottery ticket in there, be like, cash this out, baby. And I'll walk out with a briefcase and a whole bunch of bodyguards, and I'll bury my winnings in the backyard before I let a bank get hold of my schnazzle. Doing this woman like that. She got a son. She got family. Okay, you took it from the son, but she was doing okay with her son. And pump up the family, talking about, yeah, you can do the guardianship, and then ghost them. And now the very person that you try to keep the money out of the hands, out of the pot from her family, because you're saying that they were doing stuff, and you put it into this lady's hands, and come to find out this lady been doing more than what the family alleged was doing. She was doing a Tom Girardi. She's doing a Tom Girardi, allegedly. And y'all don't know who Tom Girardi and Erica Jane is, Google it. The Hustler and the Housewife. That's all I have to say. It's on Hulu. Sabrina is doing a Tom Girardi, taking people's money, preying on victims. But you guys let me know what you think of this story. What do you think of this whole thing? Let's continue this conversation down in the conversation box down below. And with that, of course, girl, guys, boys, everyone, it's been a busy week. And let me tell you, I got more to bring to you, so I'm going to get back at it. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, lambs.